Hey, it's Kevin with Get 5 Bass. I've got Evan Barnes and Dustin Huggins here. They're members of Arkansas Tech University Fishing Club and also a Bass Mafia Pro Staff team. And we'll talk a little bit about their last win here at the Arkansas Collegiate Trail Championship down on Lake Ouachita. Guys, this was your last tournament that you guys got to fish together. You've been fishing together for about 3 years now, I think. I've had a couple top 10 finishes, Boat US down in Texas, I think it was. Then you had another top 10 finish at the BASS Collegiate Championships. You're champions of the West Super Regionals here on Lake Dardanelle, and then also back-to-back ATU Invitational champs. Well, let's start talking about your last final fishing trip together here on the Ouachita. Kind of give us a rundown, kind of what you did, places you went to, and kind of conditions and so forth.
Well, I think basically, we ran the patterns that the fish, that we thought the fish were in. We didn't get any pre-fishing time, and also him and I haven't spent a lot of time on that lake, but we know some staging areas and we know where fish like to spawn there. And so that's a pretty good start. But first day, our morning got off a little slow. I think we were kind of disappointed in the stuff that we found the first day. But we kind of stuck it out and we put our heads down and fished through. We ended up with 4 fish, which once we come to the weigh-in, we were kind of disgusted with ourselves. But once we got to the weigh-in, we saw we were in 6th place in contention, and so then we had to go out and kind of improve the next day.
Yeah, it was a big cold front that come through that day, and we knew it might be kind of tough, but the weights that had been coming in, it had been taking 20 or better, to win, and so we wasn't really sure where we would stand after that. And being in 6th with not that good of a day, we had pretty good hope, that we could catch them the next day, and it was going to be a totally different day. It was going to be calm and clear, and we knew our rig bite was probably going to be pretty good the next day, so we figured that. If we pretty much ran the same water the second day, and it just turned out, he caught a 3-pounder right off the bat, and we thought it was going to be really good, and we kind of just grinded it out till about mid-morning, something like that, and we pulled up on this one point, and I caught 2 just back-to-back, pretty nice fish, and so we had a pretty good limit. I mean, we had 10-11 pounds, so compared to the day before, that was awesome sack, and we knew we had enough, to maybe jump up in the rankings a little bit, but we knew we didn't have enough to win yet, and so we decided it was getting close to time to go back in, so we decided to head back towards the ramp, towards Crystal, and so we pulled up on this one bank and dropped the trolling motor, flipped the hydro wave on, and man, it was just about the 3rd cast he landed one that was a 4.5, close to 5. And 3 or 4 casts later, I caught one pushing 4, and it was just, that was all we needed. We culled our 2 smallest fish and had close to 15 pounds. So we still didn't know if it was going to be enough to win, but we knew we put a lot of pressure on them guys. They was going to have to catch them. Yeah. So we got back to the scales, and the guy that was winning was like 7 pounds ahead of us. He had 1 fish, so we knew, right then that we had a pretty good shot, and we ended up winning. I think we won by a little over a pound. So.
Well, that's good. I know since Dustin has graduated, this was y'all's last tournament you could fish together, and I think Evan, I think you're graduating this year as well too. So, it's kind of a nice way to put a punctuation mark on the great career that y'all have had together, fishing for Arkansas Tech, and I know this last win put y'all. You guys were ranked number 3 in the nation. Coming up to this tournament, this win right here bumped ATU Fishing all the way up to #1 ranked fishing club in the nation with the National Association of Collegiate Anglers. So that's a pretty good feeling that you got to have to be able to get in there and get that #1 ranking, go out on a high note with your careers together.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, we won our first tournament we ever fished together collegiately, and we won our last one and had a lot of success in between. So I mean, it was really good to go out on top and be ranked #1. When we were finally said and done.
Well, good deal, guys. Well, talk to us a little bit about this new box that the Bass Mafia family has out.
We've got to show you all this new box.
This box right here is the deal. We've got, just different features that we've added in on this, and it's first of all, you can run over this thing with a truck. It's not going to break, and second of all, the storage. You can see the storage. I mean, it's ridiculous. And these separators here, you can pull them out, you can lock them in, turn it upside down. And these dudes, I mean, you can do anything with these guys. They're not going to fall out.
They've got stainless steel pins in there, so they're never going to rust. You can, like you said, you can literally run over the corner of these boxes with a truck, and the latches won't bust off of them. You can seal; they're completely waterproof. You can latch them up, throw them in the water, submerge them, or anything you want to do. Open it back up, everything's completely dry. Like you said, you can take out every one of these compartments, you know, put your rigs in here, put your jigs, whatever you want to do, never get wet, and you'll just never have to buy another box.
Completely tough.
Well, I know there's a bunch of the guys on the pro circuit now that are starting to use those boxes. It's the same size as the Plano 3700 series, so it fits great right inside your boat, or if you're fishing co-angler, they're really easy to put inside a bag. You can fit a lot of good fishing stuff inside there, and you can pick them up here at Bass Mafia Tackle here in Russellville, or else I think they got them online now at bassmafiatackle.com. And thanks for your time, guys.
Thanks, sir. Thank you.